Jason Momoa just spent a hefty budget on a show where 80% of the dialogue is in Hawaiian, a language spoken by less than 0.1% of the world. Hollywood executives told him it was career suicide. Streaming data said there's no demographic that equates Hawaiian language with money. And Momoa's response? We're not coming home if we mess this up. He made it anyway. Chief of War premiered on Apple TV Plus in August. 9 episodes, mostly spoken in Olelo, Hawaii, with English subtitles. Zero compromise. Momoa didn't just star, he co-wrote every episode, directed the finale, and put his entire career on the line for a story Hollywood has tried to tell for decades, but never got right. Why? Because every time they wanted it in English. Every time they wanted white actors. Every time they wanted to sand down the edges and make it palatable for mainland audiences. And Momoa said, absolutely not. This is the deal breaker. We do this in Hawaiian or we don't do it at all. Here's what that cost him. Momoa called learning Hawaiian the hardest thing I've ever done. Harder than Dothraki in Game of Thrones. Harder than anything. Only 20% of his cast was fluent. The rest, including him, had to learn from scratch. On set, dialect supervisors wouldn't let them move on until the Hawaiian was perfect. Momoa would say, guys, I mumble in English. Marlon Brando did this. It's cool. And they'd just stare at him and say, do it again, Momoa. He had a language coach live with him during filming. And still, he messed up. A lot. The show has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hans Zimmer scored it. It's being compared to Braveheart and The Last of the Mohicans, except this time, it's indigenous people telling their own story, in their own language, with their own warriors. This might be the most expensive indigenous language production ever made. And Hollywood was wrong. Would you watch an entire show with subtitles to see authentic representation? Yes or no? Because Momoa bet everything that you would. Share this if you're tired of Hollywood whitewashing island stories. Representation matters, even when it's uncomfortable for mainstream audiences.